Right. So we're standing on the threshold of weakness. We're not quite there yet. Okay, we're not taking down these guys. We might be able to take down these guys. But we need to complete some kind of a quest. Tell somebody about the blot. 2-story job. Lord Raymond? No, probably not. AD. Yeah, I'd had some idea about that, who that could be.
As you wish.
Yes, I wish as. One of the 3 major factions is a D thing. Doemenels or something like that. And they're a criminal organization. Doemenels. I don't think I visited sites here anyway. That's a little bit of experience, easy experience for us. We're only missing 500. That's a couple of found locations, maybe a quest or 2. I'll talk to him later when he's done explaining these things. It's clear that you can talk to him.
A blade in the dark.
We have at least a couple of guys downstairs. I don't even recall, do they have quests? One is tied to our companions, the other is tied to a quest in the catacombs. We'll visit the catacombs, I suppose. Just finding the access point to the Temple of Boudica would probably be enough.
Well met, friend. Keeping an eye out.
Welcome.
Hmm.
They won't see me coming.
These rooms are probably empty. Where's the proper key? Right, nothing useful. I started to be sort of skeptical. Do we have any real area of effect attacks? We have a high level fire attack that will jump from target to target. I recall that, but do we actually have an area of effect damage, or are we just 100% tied to the
A blade in the dark.
sigils we can place? It's not like they're pieces of shit, but it's not exactly what I had in mind when I started this. See if we can visit the Doemenels. Is there an AD in this place?
Hail, traveler.
I found a letter that might be of interest to someone here. What a mercenary guards. AD.
Our doormen seem to think it important that you meet with me. Speak.
Give the letter.
You'd better explain yourself. And quickly.
I was attacked in a house in Copper Lane. I found this letter after I finished my assailants.
You've killed my men and cost me. But I'll give you one chance to make up the loss.
Finish the job. Hmm. Sure. Lord Raymond has a gem the size of an Omawa's testicle. It's called the Heart of White March. One of my contacts will leave the second story window open. I want you to sneak inside and find the gem. Whatever you do, do not alert Raymond's guards. The last thing I want is a blood feud with my neighbor. Trust we are crystal clear on that. About the job. Person himself. Pompous, uptight bastard who's still living the days of Duke Hedrick. Hmm. Do you know about the gem? Most coveted gem in Europe. Any advice? Well, I'm certainly not a thief. Simply don't have the attributes or skills for it. Um, there are ways to temporarily buff your sneaking though. Resting at the correct place, maybe using a scroll that buffs your skills. Something like that might be what we should try to go for. I'm not putting points in sneaking just to get this done.
A blade in the dark.
Charred barrel. be at least one quest here, probably more than one, or additional contacts. Right, another quest. Get the Ingwithan medallion from the prostitute.
They won't see me coming.
Welcome.
Dragon meat dish, 5,000. Yeah, you have to be very desperate for this if you want to actually pay for it. It's not that good. Perception and stealth, intellect and will.
They won't see me coming.
Bandit hideout. Are they even gonna react to me? No. Four rogues. Definitely troublesome. Single quest then.
A blade in the dark.
That's tied to the lighthouse. And that's all there is. So, gotta do something. The prostitute thing would require vast amounts of cash. We definitely don't have that at the moment. Catacombs might be a decent place. Well, there's also the Durford area. I don't want to go to Searing Falls. That's beyond us. If we go beyond Durford, that's again I think a bit beyond us. I don't recall. Did I actually explore the wooden planks? I don't think so because I don't have the gorge on the map. I'd like to get the level up before us heading out to do anything else. I'm just sick and tired of basically lacking the attack power. So buffing melee capability seems like the, well, at least a sort of a solution for it temporarily.
They won't see me coming.
Sure they won't. We don't need too much experience, so even fighting random opponents could get what we want. Assuming they're opponents we haven't really fought before. Well, that sucks.
Lava beyond sea.
Crits. Usually successful roll on his part. He basically has zero, +1 to his roll. So lucky crit. And we had a +23. Got a barely a raise. Life sucks sometimes. Dang, stuck it again.
Lava
I fucking hate this audio glitching. Every time you get someone stuck, I'm guessing it's trying to do something and getting.
beyond sea.
Why are you stuck so little? Uh, you're supposed to cast stuff. For fuck's sakes. I don't think you ever cast the stuff.
Lava.
Right. So, I was murdered because my character didn't actually do what I told it to do. Never re-established the stock. I don't know what.
As
The
you
game certainly
wish.
has problems with the AI, like serious problems. It's quite common. It's not doesn't happen every time, but it's happens regularly that what the user interface sort of lets you to believe is not actually what's going to be happening, and it's hard to say what's the cause in the end. But it's rarely aggravating. I mean, you sort of, especially now when I have no backup, I'm totally dependent on things basically working in the way I'm trying to establish. So he's definitely within the area effect, otherwise we wouldn't have this sign.
Lava beyond sea. So much for you.
My thoughts exactly. It's fast! Fighting roar.
So much for you.
This is so much more powerful weapon than many of our melee weapons.
Keeping an eye out.
Armor class is terrible, no damage resistance, but you manage to keep the distance. Very, very nice. We try to upgrade accuracy with this. We're still gonna get force in the melee, and this is a two-handed weapon. So for a two-handed weapon, the damage is not that impressive, but two damage types and raw damage, so it is very good weapon. However, I don't think I would like to focus on it though. We do have to stand on our own, and we still have to kill while having high deflection values, so that's a shield and a one-handed weapon. There's no getting around that. But what type of one-handed weapon? Currently we have a couple of stilettos, so that's why I'm definitely trying to focus on the typical weapons of my deity. It might not be the best option in the long term. There are probably better weapons to rely on. I don't think the lion here is on its own. There's no way we can bait the hit, so we need the armor. Three lions is quite bad though. The one gets to attack us. Let's we'll go in. They're gonna have great reflex throws. Let's take minus 15 melee accuracy.
What is it? Mowing.
Did I miss? Wrong spell. Right.
Anna. Keeping an eye out. As you wish.
As I wish. Hearth Harvest. Plus 5 deflection. This is damage resistant bypass and burn damage are the unique properties on this. That's a fairly more offensive focused hatchet. It's a fine hatchet. We are about 50 points away from a level up. If we kill the lioness, I think we have a good chance of getting what we want.
Love. Beyond sea.
Crit hit. And he's gone. She's gone.
Lava beyond sea.
crit, 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 and level up. We had plus 44 to each roll. 51 I think is a hit. So yeah.
Keeping an eye out.
High accuracy is going to pay off, I think, then. This is an important level up. Very, very important. Six points. Mechanics or lore? Lore, only lore. This is only level 3 scrolls, so I think I'll say the points. Would give us 9 points on the next level, which is we can push lore to up to us allowed to use level 4 scrolls. That's where most of the most powerful scrolls are. With level 5 there's only one scroll type. It's a heavy damage scroll, but it's still just one scroll, and there are ways to upgrade our lore. So I'm not sure how far I want to push this, because I'm not sure what type of items we're gonna get. So plus 1 or 2 in lore, and that's a huge amount of points saved at these high levels. Right. Lore or mechanics points would be helpful. Temporary stealth would be nice too. But this is the more important decision. Prey on the weak. Right, stiletto and club accuracy, lesser sneak attack. That's I always forget the lesser sneak attack. The benefit of this would be that we would still get melee. Weapon focus would have the melee and range. And realistically, against top opponents, I'm not gonna go hugging no matter what. The thing is, we're not facing any tough opponents for a while though. And if we manage to get them stuck somehow or anything like that, they're gonna be fairly easy to hit anyway. Weapons for our stiletto and club also aren't particularly high damage. Here we would get 4 less accuracy, but saber, stiletto, club, pistol, and blunderbuss. So, but are we gonna really use those? Saber would be the high damage weapon. And the venom strike. Reaper rest. Target takes 67.8 raw damage over time versus accuracy versus 40. Actually, it takes crush damage and the raw damage. That's actually quite a lot, because you know, 2 of these hits could take down pretty much anyone at this point. There are a lot of opponents that don't have a huge amount of hit points, but they have high resistances. 3 hits like this, and that would. This is a melee hit. It doesn't really say. Primary attack. Their primary equipped weapon. Right. So that would include range attacks too, if it's equipped. So we could do extra raw damage with the scepter that already does raw damage. It is a powerful attack, but again, um, it's just 3 times per rest. It doesn't solve the immediate problem. +5 deflection. Yeah, I'll take the weapon focus. I'm pretty sure the prey on the weak is gonna change at some point. We have piercing damage and crushing damage, +10 accuracy. Extra damage under certain conditions. No new spells, but we should have extra times to throw those spells. Okay, accuracy 42, 44, 52, 40, 72. I guess we can start expecting the jolting touch to be triggered more often now. And this is not a bad stiletto in the first place. Been upgraded enough that it's a reasonable weapon. Only lacks the slaying property. We wish to put Kith in it. Most of the opponents we're now facing, especially in the cities, are human. Well, any type of Kith really. So this would be extra 5 accuracy against them and extra 25% damage against them. And it's not like we can add anything else. It's either this or pretty much nothing. It costs us, but whatever. Other rates delete. Oh, it is what it is.
Keeping an eye out.
With this weapon and this setup, the city seems like the best place for us to go. Forest roll, I think we have them at 100%, so we will not get anything besides the satisfaction in murdering one. Might be worth trying to kill one though, just to test our. Ooh, well, that's a different matter. Hagra, it's a ooh. That'll probably paralyze or stuck us or something, but it would be a opportunity to test things. I'm not going to win against so many trolls and Pogra. Just gonna walk away. It would be maybe worth 100 experience points, something like that. In exchange for my life. Stormwall Gorge. Forest lurkers. Jesus Christ, no. Would have to have a slashing weapon to easily damage them. Yeah, we're definitely respecing our character at some point. No doubt about that. Forest Lurker would be vulnerable to our range attack. We would need to disable them somehow. I cannot go toe to toe with a Forest Lurker. It has too much life. Melee accuracy negative, crits convert to hits. That's nice, but that's not gonna win us the fight. Days. I don't think we can get it stuck. Immune to charmed, confused, dominated, frightened, paralyzed, stunned, terrified. Well, it doesn't really say stuck. However, I think paralyzed might overrule stuck anyway. It's hard to say how these work. One way to find out. There's no way. The armor is gonna save us.
Lava room beyond.
Stuck for 7.8 seconds. Yeah, that sucked. That sucked.
See.
He's not. He hasn't really taken much damage. Is there any way to weaken his movement a little bit? I suppose the repulsing seal, but it's against fortitude, so it's hopeless. I can always kite the fucker, so it's not like he can ever kill us, and he doesn't regenerate like a troll, so it's a guaranteed victory over time. But
So much for you.
I feel we're gonna end up in a similar situation like with the trolls, right? So he's just totally
So much
harmless
for
at
you.
this point. I just don't like this. It's a legit way to kill it. After all, you are faster than him, but it's oh shit, that's a shitty way to kill it. I guess we could try to prone it, but again, it's fortitude. So good luck with that. Guess I can buff myself. It at least makes this a little bit faster process.
Moe. Anna.
If I cast anything, well, I can buff myself further, so I can kill him faster. That's about it. I can daze him, which doesn't really help me. If I go anywhere near him, I'm doing a disservice for myself. At the same time, if I could mark it with this spell, that would make killing a lot easier.
Lava room beyond sea.
I'm attacking his armor class after all, and now it's 6. 3 points of crushing damage.
So much for you. Lava room beyond sea.
63. And does he give a shit? No.
Lava room beyond sea.
46 experience points. Well, at least
blade
the
in the
stock works, so... Our first awakened food. I think that might have been used for corrosion damage on a weapon. I suppose I could test a proper fight with one of those, just to see what their accuracy levels are like. Plus 15 accuracy for 10 seconds. How much for the next level? 6,000. Next level is... what the fuck happened there? Trolling Forest Lurker. Guess we're gonna get to test this. Fuck. What's our values? The real threat, I think, is that he's going to tie us down, so he's going to be very, very, very accurate with his attacks after that. And gonna murder us.
Lava room beyond sea.
60 points of damage, 69, and barely registers. Right, we're so fucked. Did he try to attack? 41 accuracy. It's not too bad, but again, if we would use something like a wizard double, we would be fine. 40 extra, so he would be negative 60. He could do grazes on us after that. Nothing else. We do it. Ugh. It does about, on a regular hit, 35 damage. Yeah, that's quite a lot. And it's fairly resistant to our weapons. 69 on the jolting dagger. And we have a 46 bonus in our accuracy. But, yeah, but that's the problem. He hits like a fucking truck. $32, 45 on a regular hit again. This is no, and we're because we're thrown and stuck, so we're very easy to hit now. So I was more or less right. He has these abilities, and once they start hitting, it's all over. Like stuck, and thrown. So we basically have to be immune to getting stuck if we want to even try fighting him. Not worth it. Not worth it at
As
all.
you wish.
But there's a difference between knowing and guessing, so it's worth finding out. We just can't do melee with those guys. Or it has to be on a... No, I don't think we can, because immediately after the status effect hits you, you're sort of fucked. All your defenses are just crumbling down. The better option would be to try to kill it as quickly as possible. Ogura, I guess we get to find out what's fighting these guys are like.
Lava room beyond sea.
There's summoning something. Ooh. Seriously? He has damage resistance of 15, so I'm basically doing minimal damage. The only weakness is fire, and I don't exactly do a lot of fire damage. The Flame Blight might be aiding me in this. And he killed his own guy, took burning damage out of it. So in some ways he's done more damage to himself than I have done to her, so... This is sort of another cripple fight type of situation. At least he doesn't... What is infestation of maggots? 10 damage by percentage of endurance lost over 20 seconds. So dots. Yeah, it's a cripple fight. No one does any damage. Still, I'm gonna win this. What is that? What is that ability he's trying to do? Autumn Decay. He has minus 33 because we have 92 reflex. So this is why I very much like the focus on sword and shield style, because it also buffs this, and it's where majority of druid and wizard damage comes from, the reflex. So it's actually very hard for us, for them to get any damage to stick to us through that type of spellcasting, unless they debuff us first. Another summon creature. Yes! We killed something without killing them with spells. That's a new
Keeping an
experience
eye
to me.
out.
Still, this is a terrible weapon for this type of job. You'd have to have some kind of slashing weapon. As much damage as possible, really. Damage precision. Damage. What the fuck is it? Resistant piercing. Thief. Right, that's part of the. It's a manuscript back. It's another quest. You have to rest, but that's actually something probably within our capabilities, and it's a quest. Proper quest, so with decent amount of experience, maybe even a reward. We would need to choose what are we gonna do with it. Either we're gonna return it, or we're gonna do what the God wants us to do. I don't have any reputation for being honest, though. So I think I'd rather just return it where I found it. Or who gave us the quest, otherwise I don't think I'll get a reward out of it. I have a rest here. Bones versus beasts. Uh, Where are we going after this? We're fighting against Kith. We can't have racial bones against Kith. But catacombs are an option. There we would have vessels. If we go to the harbor, there we would have vessels and spirits. Vessels weren't actually that hard to hit. And they weren't that accurate either. But vessels would cover animats and a lot of the undead we could possibly face. So let's try to finish this. Eager Banks. It's it's not an easy fight. Never is. Yeah, that's 6-man group. I think that's a wizard. That's a rogue. Sure. Right, they might be faster than me. Their accuracy isn't exactly anything amazing. Right. No more running for us. I'm going to need a distraction no matter how I look at this. This is a good chance to truly hit all of them though. Two graces, 2 hits, 1 crit. Now, use some little bit of help here. Not gonna lie. Ooh, even would be almost dead. And I'm dead. Right. It's the prone. Now I'm hobbled, I have a corrosive siphon on me, I'm flanked, yeah, I can't do this. And they're fully healed. So the druid basically reverse all the damage I've done. Right, there's no way. The situation would have to be very different. The fact that they can flank us on top of everything else is just nope, nope, nope. Need to look into making proper healing potions too. I always forget that these are not healing potions, they're regeneration potions. Regeneration potions suck. Minor endurance is what we really want. Ooh. Awakened wood and peridots? That's a quite an investment for a simple 60 copper piece value potion. I'm paying for ingredients and 120 coppers. So that's let's see. I'm not seeing how that's a good deal. Actually, if I buy them from a shop, I'll have to pay more copper, but also there will be
Of
other
course.
advantages. The fight might not be the worst possible idea, but definitely the location has to be thought out carefully. This looks like a dead end. Right.
So much for
Okay. Well, no matter what we do, we need the scarabs. The question is, do I want to put them on the field now? They're... because only so few can attack me. They're gonna slaughter the scarabs. Right. If I do a couple of bands of flames, situation changes drastically.
Be up.
Right, now they don't have a wizard anymore. Their companion is knocked out, so these can do much more damage.
What is it?
Ooh, he did a good hit on me. Right. Fuck you.
Well, Lavaru, be on scene.
I only need them to weaken these guys. Hello, Mr. Venka, and your wild spring.
Lavaru, be on scene.
Crush, raise. So, prone and fucked. I need to take care of one of them quickly, otherwise I'm not gonna make it. He's out of fight for 6 seconds.
Lavaru, be on scene.
Alright, please follow up with something.
Lavaru, be on.
Excellent. Right. A little bit of placement change and immediately not
They
that
won't
big of a
see me
deal.
coming.
Ooh, what is this? Unique medium armor. Grand Sunbeam, 3 per rest. What is this? Burn damage, blinded. Versus reflex. Minus 50% poison effect tick rate. Minus 50% disease effect tick rate. Not too impressed, but I suppose it could have its uses. Scroll of Whale. Yeah. Would you appease a dwarf or a god? Well, are you gonna reward me, Mr. God? You're not my god anyway.
Of course.
Right. Right. This is just peanuts as far as experience points are
Blade in
concerned.
the dark.
It might be worthwhile to do what he says, but I seem to recall that you sort of had to have a reputation for the. At least it seemed like you had to have a reputation for the head archivist to believe you that you did what Whale wanted instead of just not actually find the scroll in first place. So I'm inclined to just deliver the scroll to the archivist. I don't have that kind of reputation going for me. Twin Stones. Fires lore 6. 40 crushing damage versus deflection, area of effect, piercing damage versus reflex. Excellent. Saber. Normal saber though. The maze below Kaiden Nua, I guess. That would have a lot of good items. Are we doing something? 13 hours for the courier shop. Right, so random creature parts. I was just wondering, do we need to sell stuff to keep the construction going? That doesn't appear so. We're a forest lurker, so we could kill that. Assuming it's on its own. And we could use upgrades to this. Unlock the next level. Hello, Mr. Lurker.
Lava room.
For 15 seconds only, though. Not a bad hit. It'll make it easier to hit him in the future.
Kill them all. So much for you. Lava room.
Grazing hit. Oh, for fuck's sake, this is a problem now.
On sea. Lava room.
Another grazing hit. We have a bonus of 20, so almost all shots should be hits or better. Graze is an absolute disgrace.
Lava room.
We'll do as much stealth damage as we can. It looks like we'll have to kill him the old-fashioned way. Just abusing the AI. Rush damage and prone. No. Let's see how electricity works on it.
Lava room. Beyond sea.
Decent amount of damage. 46, 36, 34.
So much for you.
Well, we didn't leave things at a bad position this time, though. I mean, he's gonna go down anyway. We don't really need to abuse anything to get that happen.
So much
Right.
for you.
We killed the forest lurker. Did we gain anything new about it, though? No, I guess we need to kill quite a few of them till level 7. So that explains why we sort of don't want to go into a hand-to-hand situation with him anyway. More melee combat oriented opponent that's a higher level than me. Prestigious visitor, Palace messenger. Right, it's gonna be the ambush at the bar, that meeting. Yeah, I don't want to meet with you. I can kill you easily, but it's so cheap. It's not enjoyable. Right. I'll head back to the city. We want to deal with, I think, the issues with the various human groups that have been giving me trouble. One would be at the docks. The others might be able to. Jesus Christ, just move! We'd also try to deal with the Temple Boudica. If we play our cards right, we might be able to get inside without too much fuss, but at the same time, I'd rather do their Red Rick's hold for that. That should be easier.